welcome to Sensibly Cynical. My name is Sean, and unfortunately, yet again, Frank Jag is with me.
I'm here, and Sean, no one gives a fuck what your name is. Why are you even here?
Why am I here? Because I'm the glue that keeps this fucking podcast intact.
What are we, paper mache in here? Shut the fuck up. So today we're talking about Frank Jag's 13 Rules of Life.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully you stay with us through this entire podcast.
So, we'll start at the bottom. 13. So
Okay.
this is a not very important one, but it's pretty important. If we worry about our own happiness instead of the unhappiness of others, we can have happiness for the rest of our lives. It means mind your fucking business. Don't worry about other people's fucking business, and be happy with your internal. Work on the internal you.
Yeah, I agree.
If you can be
with
happy
that.
in your fucking head, then you don't have to worry about what other people are fucking doing.
No, I agree with that.
Because you're happy.
Because I think that people worry about either, other people, what they're thinking, and they lose time, that they could spend working on their own life, working out, doing a bunch of different activities, rather than just complaining or being a keyboard warrior online, or whatever,
Right. You gotta be internally happy. If you're internally happy, who the fuck cares who likes you, who dislikes you? Because honestly, someone's gonna hate you. It's like Kid Cudi says. Do what you want, because they're gonna judge you anyway.
Yeah. No, I agree. That's actually a good one, Frank. I'm impressed.
Alright, so number 12. Are you a big fan of Chris Brown?
He's okay.
So something Chris Brown says, these hoes ain't loyal.
Yeah.
Listen, most girls out there aren't loyal. Most guys out there aren't loyal.
Most people
aren't loyal.
Most people aren't loyal.
So use good judgment. Eminem used to say it in one of his songs, not a jealous man, but females lie. That goes both ways, guys and girls. And it's not about everyone's bad, this and the other thing. It's about use good judgment when you're picking a mate.
Okay.
Because a lot of them are personally garbage.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful who you surround yourself with.
Right. You gotta, the
Your
vetting
crew.
policy. I don't even know if you gotta put them through like a hazing thing to find out what they really are like when things get rough. But I mean, you really gotta be careful about who you surround yourself with. If you want to be happy, they say happy wife, happy life. Only if you guys are working in the same direction.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. That's actually a good one as well. You're 2 for 2.
All right. Number 11. Let's think about this. All right. So, you ever hear Jay-Z? Are you familiar with Jay-Z?
Yes, I'm familiar with Jay-Z. He's with Beyonce.
Good. I'm glad you know so much about fucking Jay-Z. Well, one of Jay-Z's quotes in one of his songs is, "Death before dishonor, and I tell you what else. I tighten my belt for a beg for help. Foolish pride is what held me together through the years. I ain't never asked for nothing I don't demand of myself. Honesty, loyalty, friends, and binge wealth." So, basically, saying that, people want friends, right?
Right.
People want to be wealthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing people don't want to do is work hard. If you want to be wealthy, you got to work hard. You want people to be loyal to you, you got to be loyal to them.
No, I agree.
And
how
death
do you
before
expect,
dishonor.
How
Death
do you
before
expect
dishonor.
others to be there through you when times get rough when you're not there for them?
Exactly. And also death before dishonor.
Yeah.
Means, before acting out on yourself and not being true to yourself, death. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying kill yourself if you act out. We all act out on ourselves once in a while. We always put ourselves down at one point or another.
Right.
And we always do things that we don't want to do to make people happy. And that happens.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying,
you put others first sometimes.
Yeah, you got to work hard to, put yourself first. You know what I mean? And think about your own morals.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what was that? That was
11.
11. Okay.
So now we're down to 10,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So 10. People worry about this thing. A big saying that someone I know really well used to always tell me growing up. No matter you're rich or poor, healthy or sad, healthy or sick, always stay close to God. Always. Now, people in this world believe in multiple gods, a single God,
no God.
No God, different types of gods.
Yeah.
Satan.
Right.
It's not the point. The point of the matter is, all these religions and bullshit were made by human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are scumbags. Most of these people that made religion are scumbags. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you should follow religion, because I think most religions are garbage. What I'm saying is, If you believe that there's a higher being out there, you should follow that higher being, no matter what religion you use. We all use different religions to follow that higher being. But we shouldn't get caught up too much in the actual words of imperfect men making a religion to stroke their own ego.
Okay.
But we should use our own judgment and use the best religion, if that's how we feel, to work for that higher power. And this doesn't just go with religion either. Some people are atheists, but there's still, I think, a higher power out there, as far as a higher moral or a higher purpose that people are always looking for. And I think, to get away from that is how people become lost. When they become their higher purpose in life, when people stray from their higher purpose in life, that's how they become lost.
Now, people that are listening to this, he is doing this with no notes. Just
Sean,
this is impressive.
Sean, do you even know if I'm literate? 'Cause I've never written anything down in front of you.
This is impressive. I'm not quick to give him credit, but for this podcast, but I'm giving him credit.
So now we're down to 9, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, people, I hate money. You're never going to find anyone that hates money more than me. I'm always talking about investing and shit because you need money to live. But I don't like money because people are corrupted by money. People are corrupted by things. And this comes back to, being not happy with yourself and internally unhappy. And so, we have money. Money is good. We need money. Money is good because we need it to survive. But we can't get obsessed with money. So we need enough to use. But greed and too much of a good thing is bad. So if we obsess over one thing, and this is money, this is a girlfriend, this is anything, this is some hot chick, this is movie stars. If you obsess over one thing too much and you become addicted to it, that's not good either. Addiction isn't good, no matter what it is. Drugs, alcohol, anything. It's not good. So we have to, just got to be careful about that. And to try to make sure, the Latter-day Saints, the Mormons, they believe, you shouldn't do anything that can become addicting. And,
Yeah, you don't want to do something, you want to do something that, that doesn't consume you, but just, it influences, it's good supplement to your life, like activity-wise.
Right, but you never want to be consumed by anything.
You don't want to be consumed by it, but you want to enjoy it.
Right,
Enjoy things.
Right, and, so addiction is bad, and so we got to keep
ourselves from addiction. You want to do things in moderation.
Mm-hmm. That leads me to number 8. Number 8, a guy told me this right before I went to college. Well, 2 things they told me right before I went to college. 1, no matter how freaking drunk you get, always show up to class. Even if you sleep through the whole thing, just show up. Another thing they told me is, Frank, you can do anything you want in your life. Do anything you want in your life as long as you keep your shit straight. What does that mean? That means is, if you pay your bills, you get your shit together when you're younger, okay, you party all the time. Mm-hmm. As long as your bills are good, your grades are good, or whatever you got to do, your priorities.
Right.
Your family's doing okay. You can do whatever you want. But the moment you drop the ball on your priorities, you no longer deserve to do whatever you want. If you are partying too hard and your bills aren't being paid
on time,
if you are going to the strip club every day and you are hurting your own family,
right,
you no longer deserve to do that. You have to keep your priorities straight.
Your bills, your car payments, stuff that you need to, have a productive life. Those need to be first.
You see a lot of people spending money on drugs and then they can't pay their fucking rent, and then they're like, "Oh, someone needs to help me." Fuck that bullshit. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Number 7. Number 7. A lot of people here are depressed. Most of the world is depressed. It's amazing. Clinically depressed.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people feel like they don't fit in. They blame everybody else in the world.
Right.
When I was in college, I went to go see this guy. He was some successful guy doing interviews to talk to people. And I said, you know what, dude? I don't fit in college. I don't fit in. These people are all pussies and hippies, and I don't fit in. And he said, you know what? The best way to get into a situation where you feel connection with community, where you feel connection with people, is to get involved with the community and
what
people.
Do you think about people that do, join, fraternities and stuff?
I think that's a great idea.
And
I think that's a great idea. I think it's a great idea.
Whether it's female or male, or,
I think it's a great idea. Because I think certain people need that type of bonding.
Yeah.
I need that type of bonding.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were in a frat, yeah.
But that's not just it. You don't just grow. I mean, but when you grow up,
No,
you
just
can
saying.
you can become part of the Elks Club. You can join, some type of boosters. You can get involved in theater. You can go and mentor children. You can go and help clean up schools. The more connection, the more you do for a community, you're not really doing it for the community. You're doing it for yourself because you want to be connected to that community.
Mm-hmm. You
want to be connected to the community, and that's the best way to make yourself happy. Is to make yourself happy through the community. I went to this investment club. I kind of do sometimes.
Yeah.
But with this, the guy's a pastor. The guy that runs it.
Right.
How funny is that, pastor?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about God, and then he wants to have your money in your pocket. But that's different. But anyway, he said, if your life sucks, it's your fault. If your life's great, it's your fault. We all make our own choices, and we're the ones. It's our fault, one way or the other. You know what I mean? And we have to take responsibility for that. If our life sucks and everyone hates us, that's okay. But we got to understand what we're doing internally that causes that, and we either fix it or we're happy or we don't care that people hate us. Personally, when people like me, I'm really uncomfortable with that. When people are nice to me, I don't know what to do about with it. It makes me very uncomfortable.
I think that's opposite of how it should be. Because I think everyone deep down wants to be liked. I think that's just human nature.
I think people want to be liked,
They
but
want to be liked.
Sometimes, we have events in our lives where we're so used to one thing that the other thing makes you very uncomfortable. So when people say nice things about me, I get real uncomfortable. It's amazing. All right, so now we're going down to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, do you like pain?
Well, I like pain. It's okay. In spurts, like when I'm working out and stuff. It's good to have a little pain. Why?
Pussy. So anyway, a little pain, bullshit. People, you got to work for what you want. You got to work for what you want. You want to be a stockbroker. You want to be the CEO of a company. You have to work for what you want. Is it easy? It's never easy. It fucking sucks. Working hard. You're usually doing some stupid ass job. A good landscaping someday. You have to work hard and you have to learn
outside.
You want to be a good motorcyclist or driver. You gotta do some bullshit, and it sucks. It all sucks. Even investing, building houses. In the beginning, everything sucks. Nothing's good fun in the beginning. So my next thing is, we're at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Pain is weakness leaving the body. The more pain we feel, the stronger we become internally. If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
Yeah, okay.
The best thing I ever heard, when my dad told me growing up is, when the world knocks you down, get back up, smile, and say, "Can I have another?" That's it. That's how you do it. That's what life's about. When things get you down, you stand back up, you smile, and you continue. Don't ever let anything keep you down. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it's painful. Yeah, sometimes you want to fucking hang yourself. But pain is weakness leaving the body, and you're stronger every single fucking day you deal with pain. Because at the end of the day, it starts hurting less, and things start getting better. It's that pain that allowed that to happen. Pain is weakness leaving the body. I know Democrats don't believe that, but it's true. Eminem says, "Why be a king when you can be a god?"
Okay. You quoting Eminem now. Okay.
Why be a king when you can be a god? Have you been paying attention? I've been quoting a lot of rappers.
Yeah.
Why become a king when you can become a god? What does that mean?
I don't know, Frank. What does it mean?
It's about your own fucking world, man. Are we gods? Are we gonna fucking walk on water?
Have high expectations of yourself?
You have to become the god of your world. You have to be the controller of your world. Everything in your life, you have to be subservient on nobody. You have to be subservient to nobody. You have to control everything in your life. Why be a king? Why be the leader of just part of your life when you can be the king and god of all of it?
Okay.
Why be a king when you can be a god? Number 4. I've already talked about this a few times already in this podcast. But for number 4, I'm going to say, from the Bible, God said, his father gave us alcohol to use it, not abuse it. And then, you got to say, I got to keep repeating this because people don't fucking get it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got to work hard in life. You can't take easy ways out, and you can't numb yourself with it. You can't numb yourself with bullshit like that. So God gave you alcohol to use, not abuse. Stop abusing your bullshit. And don't be weak. Don't give in. Don't give in. People. The thing about drug addiction is People don't realize they're addicted till it's too late. How do you fucking fix that? Don't you ever fucking say, oh, well, someone's got to be there for... No, you have to think for yourself. You have to be fucking logical. You have to think about it. If you're not fucking logical and you don't fucking think about it, then you have no one in your life but to blame.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so number 3, 50 Cent said, I think we already talked about that, with 21 questions. He said things about basically finding out why the girl was there, why the girls are there. You gotta interview these girls. I know I'm getting off topic a little bit, but so much of your life is based on the people you keep in your life. So number 3 is love, laughter, and friendship. Love, laughter, and friendship. You can't just keep people in your life because they're positive or they're this or they're rich or, they're good influences on the world. No, you actually have to like the people that are around you. Love, laughter, and friendship. You have to like the people that are around you. If they don't make you fucking laugh, if they don't make you fucking happy, why are you around them? If you don't love them, why are you around them? There's no reason to be around them. You're just making yourself miserable. They're making you miserable. Everyone's making each other miserable. You need to have people in your life that not only are good influences, but you actually fucking like. Because if you don't fucking like them, what's the fucking point? You're just going to be miserable like everybody else.
Yeah, I don't have too much to add to that. It's true. True story.
Number 2. Again, I said how I don't like money. But this is about money. Too many fucking people, in America, most people live their fucking whole lives in debt. It's fucking retarded. Put away some good money. You know what I mean? Don't live outside your means. You know what they call it when you live outside your means? Nigger rich. Because people that live in maybe ghettos or stuff, they live outside their means. They never get ahead because they buy expensive, overpriced shoes, overpriced clothes, very loud, obnoxious stuff, and they never really making a lot of money, so they never get ahead. So that's why it's called that. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying follow the Jews. I mean, it'd be smart to, but live life responsibly.
Right.
Live life responsibly, and big hat. A thing that I always heard is, big hat, no cattle. You know what I mean? People, look like a major rancher don't have any fucking cows. Some people that look like fucking bums have a lot of fucking cows. You know what I mean? Make your support system before you show it off. You know what I mean? Build your wealth before you show it off. Again, I told you I don't like money, but I do believe in very strongly stability. And my number 1 is by Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar, I don't know if anyone's familiar with him. But one thing he always said is, don't do something stupid for a temporary feeling. Do not have sex with that girl because you're real horny, but you forgot your condoms, and now she's got you for 18 years.
Dang, man. Cold-blooded, bro.
You're fucking depressed. Don't fucking kill yourself because you're depressed for a fucking week. I know people that have been clinically depressed most of their fucking life haven't fucking killed themselves because they're internally fucking strong. And I think a little bit of they don't want to give people the satisfaction. Be internally strong. Feelings are always, and I repeat, feelings are always fucking temporary. Feelings are always fucking temporary. They're never fucking, they don't last, no feeling lasts for fucking ever. Don't do fucking something that could fucking ruin your fucking life. Drinking and driving, you know what I mean? Because, you don't want to pay the Uber fee, so you fucking drink and drive, you get a fucking DWI. We've all been there. And this is the question. Don't do something that could fucking ruin your whole fucking life. It could be the fucking end. These are a temporary fucking feeling. And that's it. That's all I got.
All right.
That's all I wrote down on the piece of paper. Well, I wrote it down to number 13 and a star, but that's about it. Sean doesn't even know a word. I just fucking said the whole time.
No, I'm not paying attention to this hot mess.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot.
I'm not even paying attention.
Yeah,
all right,
that's why you are where you are. Because you're not fucking paying attention to me.
Okay, I didn't know if this was worthy enough for Sensible and Cynical Thoughts.
Where's my fucking baseball bat?
I didn't know if this was even...
Where the fuck's my baseball bat?
I didn't even know... I didn't even know if this was even worthy
I'm sticking
of
this
doing
shit up
that.
your ass. Turn on, I'm sticking this shit up your ass. Sticking this fucking baseball bat up your ass.
No.
Turn the fuck around. I'm sticking this shit up. Fucking stuff your penis in it. Fucking...
Stop. What's your, you have a sensible or cynical thought?
So a sensible thought would be Sean probably deserves a fucking baseball bat up his fucking ass. But the sensible thought is, you know, the moral of the story is be fucking smart. Use common sense. Don't blame others for your life. Blame yourself because it's always your fucking fault. And fucking think logically and do good by yourself. Don't say that fucking someone's got a better situation than you. Because everyone's got their fucking bullshit. And work hard and be accountable for your fucking self. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sensible. I think a lot of this, you know, is fluff, but some of this is substance. And, you know, I think this was a good idea for a podcast, and Frank got to ramble on for 25 minutes. So,
do you think a Louisville Slugger would actually fit up your ass, Sean?
No.
I want to find out.
No.
Fucking turn
No,
over.
stop.
I want to fucking find out.
Stop. All right. Thanks for listening. Subscribe, rate, and review us on iTunes.
I think I can fit it up there.
Take it easy.